Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little sushi break. It was worth it. Wife and I ordered a little bit of sushi from a local spot. Drove there, got it as takeout. Came back. Spent some quality time together watching a show that we both like. And now we're back to scaping. Probably gonna ignore all of that and just live in castle wars and fight. This world might be too crowded for us. We might have to hop. We'll see. All right. We're back, boys. What up, Jay? What kind of sushi roll? I got a sushi roll called a Pink Lady. It had tuna, salmon, crunch. They literally just called it crunch. And then Korean hot sauce, and that hot sauce kick at the end, man. Anything spicy is right up my alley. For lunch, we went to a place called Dave's Hot Chicken, which I've probably talked about 5 times on stream. I'm sort of obsessed with Dave's Hot Chicken lately. They make the best hot chicken I've ever had. And she does not eat spicy, my wife. So she got like the no spice chicken from Dave's Hot Chicken. She still loved it. And I tried it and it was still pretty darn good. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, there's some people who are like, they'll eat Carolina Reaper and they'll eat like, you know, millions and millions of Scoville units. I'm not quite to that point. I don't think I ever will be. Like Dave's Hot Chicken, they've got a bunch of different options from light, mild to hot to very hot. And then they have one called the Reaper. I don't do the Reaper. But I do get the very hot. Every now and then I'll get the hot because sometimes I'm just not in the mood for the very hot. But the hot and the very hot are really good. So I get like the second hottest and the third hottest. But not the hottest because that stuff can be crazy. I feel like habanero is a really good level of heat for me. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, Trader Joe's has a really good habanero hot sauce that's like my #1 favorite hot sauce. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, King Solomon. Ghost pepper can be good. Have you had Pocky? It's spelled Paqii. It's a brand of chip, and they've got ghost pepper tortilla chips that they make. They are a perfect level of spice. Like the way they've used ghost pepper on those tortilla chips is beautiful. My only qualm with the Pocky chips, the Pocky ghost pepper, is there's not really flavor. It's like all about the spice. Oh, the one chip challenge that Pocky has. Yeah, I've not done that. That's wild, man. If you did the one chip challenge, that's some serious spice. How'd you handle the one chip challenge? I'll tell you the one place I went in my life that has ever like actually knocked my socks off, where it was too spicy that I just straight up couldn't handle it. It's a place in Chicago. I'll see if I can find it. I think this is it, actually. Kowloon Hot Pot. This looks like it. I'm really into any like Asian inspired foods. They're some of my favorites. I don't know why I have 8 trout left and a full inventory. There's so much RNG with how much food you need to bring to these guys. That place there, man. I went there for my birthday with my cousins and my wife, and it was like an awesome birthday experience because I'd always wanted to try hot pot before, and I've never had it. So we got the way they serve the hot pot here is you get 2 broths, and they're served in the center of the table, and you cook all of your meats using the different broths. So my cousins and I, we like spice, so we got the spicy broth, and my wife and the others who don't like spicy food, they got a chicken broth, and they were next to each other. My cousin Mike accidentally dipped like something in one broth and then in the other, and just by dipping into the spicy broth and then dipping again into the chicken broth, that one double dip made the chicken broth so spicy that the women couldn't eat it. And dude, I'm talking like these are big vats of hot broth, and just one dip contaminated the not spicy broth to the point where they couldn't eat it. And I was trying to enjoy the spicy broth, and it was tough. Here's the kicker. I swear they must have made a mistake. I mean, because they have like 3 different levels of heat, and we got like the lowest level. And it was insane. It was insane. Anyway, back to chat, man. So you rocked the one chip challenge. 10 minutes, no liquid. But I'm one of those for real weirdos. Man, say that 10 times fast. For real weirdos. So you can really take the heat, man. Like, have you seen the guy who grows the peppers for a living? He like goes through his like ghost pepper farm, and he takes like the whole. I think they're either ghost peppers or Carolina Reapers, or it might. He grows them all, man. He like invented the hottest peppers. There's a documentary about him, and he'll go through his pepper farm and pick off the peppers, the hottest peppers in the whole world that he grows himself and has patented, and just eats them. It's insane. I've seen Hot Ones before. Yeah, that's a fun interview show. Hot Ones, there's the bomb sauce. Isn't the hottest, but people always have the worst reactions to it. They say because it tastes bad, I think is what you're saying. Where you can get good spice and taste in others. Yeah, taste matters a lot, man. Like, if it's just a big spice bomb and there's no good flavor, it's just not worth it. Which, I mean, let me shout out for like the umpteenth time, Dave's Hot Chicken, dude. That stuff kicks hard and tastes amazing. It tastes so good. And you get one chicken tender. They call them tenders, okay? They're chicken tenders. And it's an entire chicken breast. It's a coated, breaded, fried chicken breast. A whole breast. And they call it a tender. And you can get it on a sandwich and serve it to you with coleslaw, pickles, and Dave sauce, which is kind of like Raising Cane sauce, but Raising Cane sauce has like a bit more of a tang to it, whereas the Dave sauce, it's still orange and you still see the red spots, so it's orange with a little bit of like flakes in it. Calling it spicy wouldn't be fair, it's because it's more of a mayo-based sauce, but it's kind of like cane sauce without the tang. If you've ever gone to sushi and you get the spicy mayo and it's not at all spicy, Dave's Hot Chickens, the Dave sauce is kind of like that spicy mayo sauce, but like with more like flavor to it. I think it's got like probably some paprika in there. Maybe that's what the red flakes are. Honestly, if the chicken doesn't even need the Dave sauce. A lot of times I use the Dave sauce as a way to cool down the heat. My favorite hot sauce is the Hot Ones brand called Bravado. It's the Black Garlic Carolina Reaper Bravado. Best spice flavor blend I've ever had. Sounds interesting, man. I'd be willing to try that. Very expensive. Fair enough. Yeah, that guy made Pepper X in the last dab. I've been thinking about buying some of their sauces. I'll make sure that one goes on the list. Bravado. That's how the last dab is. All spice and no flavor. Not worth it, you know? Not worth it. I want to be able to taste my food. The worst experience I ever had with spice was it was a fraternity hazing ritual that I did in college with all the other plebs that were trying to be a part of the fraternity. My audience is probably way too old for this to matter, but if there happens to be anyone who is young enough to be considering joining a frat, I'll just help you out. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But for the hazing ritual, they ordered the hottest wings possible from the, I think it was probably BW3s. Yeah, it was BW3s. They got BW3s, hottest wings possible, which, like, not a huge deal. They're hot, right? The part that made it miserable is that not only did we have to, like, eat all the hot wings, and it was, like, way more hot wings than anyone should ever eat, they went to the grocery store. Freaking sick minds that people have, man. And they bought gallons of prune juice. And we had to chug all the prune juice. And, I mean, do the math, man. You know, I'm not going to spell it out, but, like, you eat hot wings, you eat prune juice, and let me tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. 0 out of 10, do not recommend prune juice and hot wings. Yeah. Yeah. Jay. Exactly. Not a good time. Not a good time. The only good thing that came out of joining my fraternity in college was playing an obscene amount of 4-player couch co-op Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64. That was pretty epic. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Welcome, Jacob, welcome. Couch co-op Mario Kart in college, though, dude, like drunk driving in the video game way where it's not illegal or endangering anybody because it's on a video game controller. That's where it's at, man. That in Super Smash Bros. 64. Don't challenge me to any Smash 64, dude. I mean, if you're a pro, you're gonna like knock me out because there's some people who like they go to games done quickly, and they're like just absolutely like insane. But like if you're like an average Smash 64 player and you run up against me, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. What up, Hercules Gaming? I don't think we've seen you around here before, but it seems like you recognize me, so you'll have to fill me in. And I have to extend to you the warmest of welcomes to the channel and to the community and to the chat here. This space that we're all kind of creating together of 2004scape on the Josh Brown Games channel, it's getting to be really fun. I mean, it's getting a vibe, right? It's starting to build a little bit of character, a little bit of culture. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying your guys' company. It's been awesome, man. It's really been cool. How'd you find me, Hercules? Have I found you in game? Uh-oh, lag. Connection lost. Please wait while attempting to reestablish. I don't think we've ever seen that on stream. I get that message on mobile all the time. On stream, though, that's like a first. I normally have a really strong connection. My local climbing gym has an annual event called Hotter Than Chicken, where everyone has 10 minutes to scarf as many of the spiciest tenders from Hattie B's as they can, then immediately bust out boulder problems together. Each tender gives a point multiplier. Oh my god. That's actually really awesome. That's hilarious. My wife is really into rock climbing. She would love that story. I'm gonna tell her. But the effect is you've got people sweating, internally freaking out while trying to exert themselves. It's kind of ugly. I mean, dude, and like you're up in the air, so like, you know, if an accident happens, like gravity's gonna do some work. I mean, there's some risk and reward in that competition, to say the least. But that's very funny. I think that says a lot about the culture and character of the gym. It sounds really fun. Do you think the beers are worth drinking when you're fighting these giants? Losing the attack and gaining the strength? I've wondered that. Like, is strength better enough than attack that gaining 2 strength and losing 4 attack is worth it if they drop? I don't think, but maybe. Probably depends on your strength level. If the 2 strength is going to get you a higher max hit, then maybe it's worth it for like, oh, I'm on attack. I always forget to change, but that's okay. 49 attack. We'll take it. Nice little level there. If it gives you a max, yes, without causing too many zeros. So need high enough attack too. Right, yeah, exactly. I'm not going to bother just because, I mean, that's a little too sweaty for me to pull out every single max hit calculator breakpoint on the entire strength curve to figure out. At 52 strength, I drink beers. At 53, I stop. At 54, I start again. From 55 to 56, I stop. 57 to 59 and 60, I continue. I don't know. So it's a lot to get one extra max hit like every now and then. I'm perfectly willing to min-max stuff, man. Like tick manipulation. Oh, sign me up. Like that's good efficiency. But when it comes to eking out one extra max hit for like, I don't know how long a buff lasts on your skills, but it's not a very long time. The buff depletes fairly quickly. Playing 04 properly optimization need beer spreadsheet. The beer spreadsheet, man. I mean, that's what it would take, yeah. Taboos or not taboos. Oh, 1 second, guys. I'm hearing my wife in the other room. She's trying to sleep in the other room. She's telling me I'm being a little loud. Tone it down a bit. I don't blame her. We've been talking, she and I, about like a stream schedule that's going to work for both of us. I'm over in the 2004scape community channel on Discord right now. And I'm looking through the off-topic channel. I've requested if they can add a self-promotion channel. Oh, here's the zombie. Last time I got completely... What's the word? I got completely gifted by the last zombie I killed, man. It dropped 10 bones. No, 6. It dropped 6 big bones, and I'm told that it can drop 1 to 10 or nothing, so... Oh my gosh, he's still not dead? 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 big bones. If it's 1 to 10 and I've gotten a 3 and a 6, man, I'm doing okay. I'm about average on those. I don't know what the chances are, but it's annoying because of how much health they consume of my health. It caused me to eat a lot, but this time it worked great because I had too much food anyways, so. Does every level of strength increase damage of your lower than max hits? Where every half a dozen... I don't think that's how it works, no. No, it's all about breakpoints as far as I understand it. When you hit a breakpoint, the dice that you roll that determines your damage, that dice gets another face on it that's 1 number higher. If you've not yet hit the breakpoint, you're still just rolling the same dice with 1 less side because you haven't hit the breakpoint yet. Kite Shield Gang. Hey, yo. Bum. I'm not sure where Hercules went, but he said Mr. Brown himself, and I'm not sure what it meant. He hopped in, he said Mr. Brown himself. I'm assuming it's some reference to some past context that he recognizes me from. Anyways, back to this Lost City community channel. I'm perusing through it because I made a post in the off-topic channel saying it'd be nice if we could get a self-promotion channel where I can like post when I'm live. It seems like everyone is telling me to post in the off-topic channel. I could do that, but it feels a little weird, man. Like the off-topic channel is for people to talk about like other hobbies or other games, you know, like gardening or their dog or World of Warcraft or, you know, 2007scape. It's for community building. Yo, Jay, you finished your iron mining grind. What did that look like for you? What was the final verdict? How many irons did you mine? Valkyria K-pop BRB hi YouTube. Yo, what up? What up? What up, Valk? Hello from all of us. 7765 banked, headed to mining guild for 15,530 coal. You're gonna mine 15,530 coal. All right, man. See you in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I recognize you by the time you come up for air. That's a respectable madman goal. Yeah, I feel you, man. 332 coals an hour. I'm going to math that out real quick, but I'm writing this post, and then I'll do the math on that. Community... How much is 12,192 coal? Are you asking in GP Hercules? And welcome back, welcome back. All right, so guys, sorry for the delay there. I needed to take some time to think about this message. I'm gonna fill you in on kind of like what I was just doing. So in the Lost City community Discord, which I'll post that here just in case some of you don't have the link. Dude, I'm the only person at this hill giant spawn, which is nice. We're gonna get a lot of XP here. All right, there's the link to the Lost City community Discord. And what I'm doing right now is asking for a hashtag self-promotion channel to be made. When I asked for this, I asked for it in a channel called hashtag off topic. And so, you know what? I'm going to skip over it. I just wrote the whole message. Instead of going over this with you guys, anyone who's curious to see what I wrote, I've just linked that Discord. And you can see for yourself if you're interested. You just go to the hashtag off topic channel and you'll see what I was writing about. All right, back to this coal conversation. 332 coal an hour, so 46 to 48 hours depending on efficiency. Honestly, that doesn't sound as bad as I was thinking. I mean, it's not easy, but it feels doable, you know? It feels surmountable, if you will. I'm going to do a quick little bank rearrangement because I want to be able to see how many steel longswords and iron kite shields I'm collecting here. Let's go here. Wow, we've got a lot of them, guys. Maze key. I don't know if I should be keeping the maze key, man. Is that really worth it? I don't know. I'll leave it there for now, but not convinced it's worth it. All right. All right, let me get to Hill Giants and then I'll finish that. Oh my god, dude. This number is so hard to read, King Solomon, that I need commas. Lord. 640 to 2 million. 2,072,000 GP. Thank you, King, for doing that math for us. I was about to do it myself. If made into steel plate bodies and high alt, it's a massive loss. It's a massive loss. You know, the nature runes too. to 600,000 GP loss. So buying coal is not profitable. Which, I mean, it shouldn't be, right? That would be insane if you could profit by buying coal and making steel bodies. Man, guys, I tell you what. It's getting to the point where I'm kicking up the stream, and within minutes, we're getting to high-digit viewers. That's a great sign to see. Very, very strong sign of the strength of the channel and the community. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. While on the topic, if you've not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I know you hear this all the time. It's the easiest step to miss, but because I don't do videos, I only do live streams, it's actually really important to hit the bell. If you hit the bell, it will notify you whenever I go live. So if you haven't already, please like the VOD, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I'm live. Really appreciate it, guys. So have any of you guys engaged with the Lost City community Discord? Because I was only invited to it recently, and I'm pretty impressed with the server. And I'm wondering how it like came to be. I'm very curious of the lore. It seems to me like the chief administrator is this guy MOGN. Is he on right now? No, he's not. His title in the server is Giga Administrator. So there's a bunch of people that have this as their profile. It's like their status in Discord. And the first time I saw it, I was not clear that it was a joke. And then I realized, oh, that's literally just their status, and it's very funny. This spot that I'm trying to farm these right now is not a great spot because there is a long run between this giant and the other giants on the west. My favorite spot is further northeast. This is okay with all three of them here, though. A lot of times there's a mage or a ranger here safe spotting. Oh, that's true. He probably has his private chat off. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Jay. What was the coincidence? What was the crazy coincidence? What up, 10 viewers? Talk about double digits on the stream within like 10 minutes. That he was right next to me in game as you read his name from disc. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that was the case. That is a crazy coincidence. I thought he was already on your friends list. I didn't realize that he was like just there. That's hilarious. Man, now it's filled up. There's like 4 people here now. I think we gotta hop. I'll try for a little bit down southwest again, but I'm not liking this. Too many competitive hill giant killers. Check that out, guys. The owner of the community Discord literally is just a random chatter who saw the need, created what needed to be filled. He created the product that was needed, which was a community Discord. And there you have it. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we're going to do a hop because this is pretty awful. I should have checked what world I was on. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 7, though. Oh, boy. Now that I'm hopping, I need to remember to swap back to training strength. This will be my first time successfully remembering to do that. I always forget. Yeah, PSA, guys. When you log out of the game and log back in, your melee combat automatically goes back to training your attack. Well, there's a bunch of kite shields here. Don't mind that. There's also too many white dots here, unless the north is open. Oh, the north. Guys, look at this. The best spot is... Oh, there's a white dot on this guy's Sook. I didn't see him. I thought that I had the full northern quadrant to myself. Look at these crazy people leaving coins on the ground. I don't get it. I just went from 89 to 104 coins. That was a 15 coin stack. Who leaves 15 coins on the ground? That stuff adds up. What up, Craig? Welcome, welcome. I did not sweat and escape today, man. I should have. But I had a community event I went to with my wife. And so, you know, there's only so many hours in the day, man. But I did do a 3-hour stream. Oh, my camera just got all fuzzy. What's going on there? There we go. Seems to have figured itself out. But we did manage to do a collab with another content creator who's just getting started. His name is Garlic04. So those of you who weren't here for it, if there's anything I ask you to do, do this. Right now, pull up YouTube. Go to Garlic04. Just search it. Garlic04. You'll see his profile picture. It's just an image of the in-game sprite for Garlic, and throw him a sub. He is the best content creator for this game, and he's just getting started. He's got 2 videos up and a VOD, and he and I did, during my 3-hour stream earlier today, we did a collaboration. It was like kind of a podcast feel, and it was a banger. So between the community event and between hanging out with Garlic, there just really wasn't time for a sweat and escape, but tomorrow we should be able to make it happen. Mogan, by the way, welcome. I met some really lovely people on the official Discord, so I wanted people to have the chance to do the same after it was closed down. Yeah, dude, well done, man. I think it's an excellent endeavor. And I know it's a lot of work to start and manage a Discord channel. I've actually done it myself. I am the administrator of a 50,000 person Discord that I started for a mobile game. And I don't do anything with it anymore. But for many years of my life, that's an exaggeration. It wasn't years, but for many months of my life, it was a very large commitment of my time was dedicated to building, running, managing, and moderating that server and its staff. Today, the server still exists and it still has 50,000 users, but I've stepped down. I'm not even listed there. And other people who still play the game have kind of taken over the server. Exactly, King Solomon. Coins stack. Why would you not pick them up? It's literally free money. Put it another way, estate. Thanks, dude. I didn't do it alone. I had a lot of help along the way. There's a lot of drama involved. A lot of people who helped with the server ended up... I'm not going to go into all the drama, but to say the least, a lot of people that helped a lot with the server ended up not helping and actually being kind of anti-help. So, you know, we had to go through a bunch of changes. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. It's not something I wish to do a second time. That's for sure. Super Zabezi, and welcome, man. What up, fam? When you say Talisman farm, what do you mean by that? Killing monsters to get nat tallies? That's exactly what I mean. That is exactly what I mean. The only way to get a nature talisman is on the rare drop table. So essentially, we're going to be identifying which monster is going to give me the most reliable access to the rare drop table and farming it as much as possible. I knew someone was going to get the Tim and Eric, man. I'm a big fan of the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. I think that their comedy is extremely unique and inspired a lot of modern day comedy. Does anyone have a rune full helm? One of our community members, Medieval, who is a loyal and frequent viewer, is looking for a rune full helm to buy. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get a base 60 melee, and we're going to figure out which monster is the best to farm for rare drop table rolls. I still don't know what that is. And frankly, I'll take any help identifying it. Ogres might be decent. Do ogres have a rare drop table chance? That'd be interesting. Essentially, when members comes out, task number 1 is going to be trying to get a ring of wealth, if possible. I think the only way to get a ring of wealth, though, is through the Cavalry chest, right? Don't you need both the loop? Don't you need both the loop and the tooth half of key, and then you combine it to get the crystal key and open the crystal chest in Cavalry? And isn't that the only source of Dragonstone? I want to meet that dad. Sit. I sit on you. Sit. I sit on you. I sit on you. It's another Tim and Eric reference. I'm sure a lot of people are not going to get that, but Jay and I get it. Jay and I are on the same wavelength. Or another classic Tim and Eric is spaghetti. 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 I do parties. If you end up getting a really early nature talisman, I bet 400 J, Akami, Tranquil, Naya, and Trisk would pay a lot for it. Yo, Devin. You the man. How do you know I stream? So anyways, you're saying that these top rune crafters would pay a lot for the nature talisman. Have you peaked my rune crafting level? He said it came up somewhere. Guys, I think we're showing up in the algorithm because like we just went live and we're at double-digit viewers right now. It used to take like hours and hours of streaming. I'd be like 6 hours into a stream to get double-digit viewers. We're like, I don't know, what has it been? Less than an hour? And we're at double digits? So if I get that nature talisman, I will be running it. The only reason I'm not running Essence right now and doing more rune crafting is because of the spike that happened to rune essence prices post announcement. Like these prices I can't keep up with. I can't be paying 40 GP for S. Devin, welcome to the stream, my dude. Appreciate you being here. Yes, I am going to craft myself. That is why I want it. My goal is going to require a really, really good RNG. But my goal is to be the first person in the game with a nature talisman. So one of two things is going to happen. One of three things. Either 3, I won't achieve the goal and someone else will get it first. Or 2, I'm going to get the nature talisman myself. Or 1, there will be somebody in the community that gets a nature talisman before anyone and decides to sell it to me first. What up, Zach? Welcome back, Izaki-san. Great to have you in the stream, man. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. I don't see you online at the moment. It's possible that you're not on my friends list anymore. No, you're here. Just not gaming yet. That's okay. That's okay. We'll see you on here when the time is right. People will rush cannon and farm it quick. Is cannon the best way to farm a nature talisman? And if so, what is the method to use cannon to farm nature talisman? Which multi-combat monsters do you kill that have a rune? Which multi-combat monsters that have a rare drop table chance do you farm with cannon? Homie just died AFK from a rot golem and dropped diamond and a bunch of mithril bars. Oh my gosh, dude. Did you get it, Jay? I mean, that'd be a big windfall for you. I mean, that is so unfortunate. Yo, you just informed me of the new launch date. That's so sick. I'm not exactly hyped about the new launch date. I kind of wish it was the same as it was. I'm hyped for members content, but it totally derailed my goal for getting 91 rune crafting before members. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I'm probably one of the only people that still wishes that the members content was still coming out in mid-May. I got them, but gave back. He gave me 20 myth bars, though, like 15K. Nice guy. Dude. That was really nice of you to do, man. Really nice of you. And nice of him to give you 15 for that was a solid of him, man. Yes, so do I, man. So do I. It totally threw off all my plans. I did too. I also wanted the time for prep. I think it's cool that they're launching the same day of the year as RuneScape 2. Like, that's cool and all, but I don't know. Maybe it's worth it in the long run purely for the lore. I mean, lore's important. So, sacrifice prep time to have a really cool piece of game lore for this server. It's not the worst. Still not what I prefer, but I'm looking for the positives. Oh, we're on attack. I literally said before I logged in, I'm like, this is going to be the first time that I've ever remembered to switch to strength. And then I didn't remember to switch to strength. It's so hard to remember. I'm so used to not having to switch. Oh, he got me. Oh, man. We are getting competed with, man. This is not good for experience at all. On the bright side, this guy's leaving his coins on the ground, so we're making 15 gold. 613 goes to 701, dude. Did you see that? I just picked up 88 gold because that guy's not picking his gold up. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 people here. I don't know why it feels so contested right now. Usually 5 people can comfortably farm hill giants. Maybe just a bunch of us had a ton of like high rolled max hits on hill giants like all at once, and they all died really fast. And they're gonna slowly come back to normal. There's even steel longs on the ground too, man. These steel longswords sell to the Varrock's sword shop for 300 gold each at max price. I've got like 20 of these in my bank. Let's say they sell for... Does anyone know the formula for how much a shop reduces the amount they pay? So if a shop has 0 stock and they buy it for 300, how much do they buy that same item for when they have 1 in stock? I think it goes by a flat amount each time. And then there's like a minimum. It hits a floor. I think I can find this out on my own, actually. Players may sell any tradable item to a general store for a fixed value, usually is low alchemy value, or to specialty shops for their high alch value. These values will diminish by a fixed percentage that varies between shops. It varies between shops for each stock increase. Regardless of how overstocked they are, all shops will buy the player's items for a minimum of 10%. 10% is massively low. That's a huge reduction. I've found that the bandit camp is overrated. Why would you go to the bandit camp when you can just sell it to the specialty shop? Because bandit camp only gives you the high alch value. In the bandit camp, you still have to world hop, and you still get a reduced price each time you sell. And then on top of all that, you have the chance of getting PK'd and losing everything. "56 strength, boys. Let's go. Let's go. 56 strength. We're getting to 60, guys. We're getting there slowly but surely. Out here killing Mr. Mammals. If you know, you know. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm using an R-Skimmy as we speak. But I appreciate it, Jay. Oh, look at that. Absolute sex missile of a character right there. Complete Giga Chad Giant Slayer. I like how we all call these guys hill giants when they're just called giants. I'm so not used to them being called giants. Does anyone know what year the giants were renamed to hill giants? Look at that Giga Chad and all Mithril. Yo JC, he's actually someone who hangs out in stream. He might be in stream right now. I had him on my friends list at one point. It looks like I no longer do. So they're going to be giants for a minute. Better stop calling them hill giants because they're going to be called giants for a long time. The problem with going between these two hill giants like this is it just depleted literally all of my run energy, which is going to make banking take twice as long. Sometimes I get through a whole inventory of hill giants and I leave with literally 100% run. Right now I've got 1%. Got something in my eye here. It's coming out though. That's better. Oh, was better. Okay, there we go. You know, I've been thinking about quality of life updates for the game, and let me just preface this with saying nothing Pizzazz does to this game should add or change anything to quality of life, and it should completely remain a preservation project. But it would be nice. Do you guys remember back in the old days there's a program you could download called Zybez. Zybez, you could like go to Zybez, download their tool, and it basically just was a browser inside of a client that had a bunch of like skill calculators and stuff built into it. It was like the predecessor. It's like one of the earliest forms of what is like now RuneLite. Zybez. It would be nice if someone created something like that. Yeah, man, Zybez. Like, I would like to have some of that stuff. I'd like to be able to see my XP per hour and not have to calculate it manually. Swift switch, man. Yeah, that's old school. I remember that too. That was specifically for world hopping. So if the community came out and developed stuff like this, and it did not affect the game or affect the code of Lost City, so the project remained intact, that'd be kind of cool. Super Zabezin, you're so late on that. Are you like watching the stream in arrears right now. I feel like you're not live. I feel like you tuned into it and then like somehow ended up rewound. He's gonna see that in like 5 minutes. He's gonna like see me saying, "Oh, okay." That makes a lot more sense because I'm like, spaghetti was like a good 5-10 minutes ago. That's funny. It's cool that you can do that on YouTube though, because like you can't do that on Twitch. Honestly, like all things considered, YouTube is a better streaming platform than Twitch. It's just newer because Twitch got to live streaming first and YouTube wasn't always better, but it is now. This is going to be our last giant here too. We got a full inventory. Only 21 run energy. We'll use it on the way back. Back in Catherby. I say that every time the song plays. I'm not going to stop because every time I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm in Catherby. Do any of you guys use mouse keys? 2 questions. Does anyone use mouse keys? And then, are mouse keys allowed? If they're not allowed, then I guess no one uses them. But are mouse keys allowed? And if they're allowed, do you use mouse keys? '56 strength, guys. Tell you what, this is a lot faster than Runecraft. I feel like they would help with emptying your inventory into a bank because there's no deposit all function. So if you had mouse keys that you just like went down each column and it automatically like very quickly emptied your inventory into your bank, that would be pretty helpful. I used mouse keys one time for blackjacking, I think. And then I ended up like not liking it as much as just using my mouse. So I just kept up with the carpal tunnel. Kind of curious about these boots and gloves if they weigh anything. So right now I weigh 31. Still 31. Still 31. Does not look like they weigh anything. So like this is the most efficient way to kill these is by like constantly dragging the next giant to the loot pile of the first giant you killed. But it's a lot of extra clicking. But like between hits I can like move, attack, pick up stuff off the ground, attack, pick up stuff off the ground, attack again, attack, bury bones, and like you can basically, if you do it correctly, have your character never stop attacking hill giants. I kind of try to do it like when I'm playing, but it's tough. And you can like misclick and then end up costing yourself more hits than you would have gotten if you would have just done it normally. Micromanage, tick perfect, no XP waste. I mean, sometimes, man, I am that way. Trust me. Like right now, I've been on a roll. Sometimes I bury the bones though, and I feel like I did it on the right timing, and the character still stops attacking, and I'm like, what's good? See there, we killed all 3 giants there, which it almost makes it not worth it to do the tick manipulation because you kill the giants so fast that there's not any more giants to kill. So you end up losing the time anyways. But it is worth it, you know. I'm I'm looking for reasons for it to not be worth it so that I don't have to do it. But it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. See, right there, I buried that bone right as my character lifted his sword. And normally, that does not interrupt the attack animation. But that time it did, so I don't know. It's fun to play that way, though. It turns RuneScape into a bit of a rhythm game. I've heard RuneScape compared to OST, which is a pure rhythm game, like all you do is rhythm. Oops. But like prey flicking, for example, purely rhythm. Very important part of the game. Prey flicking, gear swap, special attack timing, definitely rhythm involved. That's like PK stuff. I've never had to do gear swapping in this game. I never even got far enough in old school RuneScape to like fight bosses where I had to gear swap. There's some achievements in this game that are just absolutely legendary, and I've done like none of them. So maybe we'll get to do some on this server. Like I've never even had full barrows. That's like how much I've not done. Do y'all think it's stupid to smith 7,700k steel bars into arrow tips for fletching? Or would it be better just smith / out plate bodies? Dude, this close to members, if you've got that many steel bars, I would do cannonballs. Smithing and alching plate bodies is not the move. That's like in free to play, that was great, but members is coming out so soon, and 7,700 steel bars, that is not a joke. That is a serious amount of steel bars. Guys, this is insane. We've been sustaining double-digit viewers on the stream. It's making me feel like we're a double-digit stream now. Maybe we are. Maybe we're a double-digit viewer type of stream now. That could just be how it is. That might just be us now. We might be double-digiters. The part of the point of getting 70 fletching though, so gonna need the same amount of arrow tips anyways. Yeah, but the thing is, you triple digits, dude. I mean, someday, right? That's not an unfathomable goal. I don't think it'll happen next week though, but we'll see. Maybe a few weeks into members, if we have a huge spike into members and I end up being the top stream, then sure. I think that the top 04 streamer will get triple digits when at some point during members when it speaks. But there's a lot of great content creators out there. So, you know, I would not throw any of them under the bus and just assume myself to be the one who is leading the pack. Did you guys watch Pawz's video today, PAWZ? He announced that he's doing a podcast with a few other players, content creators, and Pizzazz, which I'm really going to be looking forward to that. Obviously, I'd love to be a part of it, but this one I'm going to miss. I'll try and get in on the next one. Not so much that I'm going to miss. If I was invited, I'd go. But, you know, I did not get the shoulder tap for this one, but hopefully the next one I will. Dev, you popped up for me a few days ago and you seem chill. I've been tuning in here and there. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I popped up, you know? The best way to grow an audience on this platform is through the algorithm. It's possible to grow a platform by people searching for your videos in the search bar. And it's also possible to grow an audience by people linking your video. So like people linking my channel in Discord, for example, or me linking my own channel in Discord. But the YouTube algorithm prioritizes people that click on your video as it being a suggestion on their homepage. If I show up on someone's homepage and they click my video, that prioritizes my channel more than any of the other methods. So it's to say that home channel clicks are worth more for the algorithm than Discord links or search bar result clicks. That's great news, Devin. That's excellent news. So I guess the question turns into smithing seed balls to sell and buy arrow tips, or just smithing arrow tips. Yeah, so something like that, man. I mean, there's a bunch of fletching methods in the game, and I have to imagine that using steel bars on fletching is probably going to be inefficient, simply because coal bars exist. There's like so many other ways you can get fletching experience through crafting bows and yeah, well, I guess that's pretty much it. I guess knives are knives in the game, but knives still cost steel bars, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard to justify using steel on anything but cannonballs until the cannonball market gets caught up to demand, which will happen eventually. I don't think it'd be wrong to smith your own steel arrowheads. I do think it'd be wrong to smith steel plate bodies, though. So it's either arrowheads or cannonballs, one of the two. Being on your homepage before you sub to the channel, Dev, is actually the best thing that could possibly happen. So like, you are an example of the best case scenario viewer to find the channel, which is really positive. That's great. Very exciting to hear, actually. Very exciting indeed. You know, people are already listing buy offers for nature talismans, so I wonder if there's already buy and sell offers for cannonballs. It's worth checking on the market. Could already be there. People forecasting. No? Interesting. Well, you could be the first, man. You could set the market. Throw up a sell offer for 500 GP per cannonball. Probably not that much, but I don't know. Give yourself a 50% markup. I think, what do steel bars cost right now? 500, and they make 4 cannonballs. So just do 500 divided by 4, add 50% to that number, and throw up an offer and see what it turns out to. If you're committed to selling the cannonballs, of course, and making them. See, this is definitely one thing about playing an Iron Man account that I found I appreciate a lot, is you can use your resources in whatever way is going to best progress your account. You don't have to think about, oh, well, are these resources going to better progress somebody else's account that's not my account? And then for that reason, I can sell these to that person for a margin because they're more valuable to someone else than they are to me. So really, I should give these resources to somebody else, take the money, and convert that money into more resources to progress my account better. It's like that whole economy thing is like, it's fun and at the same time can feel, I don't know. I'm glad that I have my Iron Man on 07, and I'm glad that I'm not an Iron Man in 04. It's like both ways of playing are both valid for different reasons. I'll tell you what I don't like, though, in any game, and I've learned this. I do not like auction houses, and I do not like grand exchanges. They are way too much of a chore, and they're too efficient, and it basically, any game that has an auction house or a grand exchange immediately has a ton of players who are developers and coders creating third-party software to manipulate the markets, and then they publish those softwares that are open source, and then everybody has the software to manipulate the markets. It gets out of control. Man, I should probably not have Outlook open while I'm streaming, because that was a very loud Outlook notification. There we go. Outlook's closed. Sorry for your ears, guys. Ugh, damn. Trying to micro these mouse clicks to continue attacking. $61 mining already buying D-Pick. Oh my gosh, dude. Is the Dragon Pick going to be immediately available? I forgot about Dragon Pickaxes. And how do you get them? Is that just like a rare drop table drop from like any monster that has access to rare drop table? I don't think we'll ever have them. It says they came out in 2014. Oh, okay. So Rune Pickaxe is best in slot for like ever. $2014, man. When did 07scape reintroduce them? You don't need to find that out. I'm just like, I didn't realize that. Came out in 09, okay. It's gonna be really cool, man, because like these items, when I was playing this game as a kid, man, I was in middle school. Like I was like 12 or 13 years old, and like I wanted to get really good at the game, but like my parents just wouldn't give me that much time on the computer. I would get like an hour a day, and then I'd like wake up early before school and like get in 30 minutes. Like if I was lucky, I'd get like 2 to 3 hours. Like 2 to 3 hours is a long time for a day of playing. And like obviously you're not going to get very far with those numbers. And then you add on top of that, like I'm a 12-year-old kid. I don't know how to play the game well. Like a medium, a dragon chain body was like literally stuff of legends. I mean, it was not something I was ever going to achieve. So getting to play this game now and achieve a dragon chain body, like that's just super cool, man. Oh, you're good, Jay. No worries. Missed an auto. I missed an auto attack by bearing bones at the wrong time. I missed another one. A 2009 Lost City server? Probably never. They said that all the data that they've been working with to create this has been unencrypted. Like they're able to get the public data for the actual files. Some, I don't know how or why, but like 2004, 5, and 6, they have the actual data to reference. But somehow in 2007, something changed, and everything 2007 onwards encrypted. So if they were to try to create like late 2007 and then anything after that, they'd basically be guessing, and that defeats the purpose of the project. The purpose of the project is not to create what RuneScape was kind of like back in the day. Their project is a faithful one-to-one recreation of the game, and they literally can't do that for 2007 onwards. How many years until 5 years? How many years until 5 years? I don't understand the question. Lost City will have 04, 05, 06, 07 branches, and 07 won't go through the whole year. Something like that. That's the way I understand it, Jay. Yes. This guy's got a long way to go if I'm going to drag him all the way back down to the Southern Giants. So far, so good. Kind of missed an auto there. That is a solid drag. Very solid drag. Only missed one auto. Dragged him all the way from the ladder, missing one auto. Happy with that. This is the best spot, man, for hill giants, and I've got all to myself. Right here by this ladder. These three, man. They're so good. All the other spots, you really only have access to 2 giants without running around an obstacle to get to the third. Is it stalagmite? Is stalagmite what's north of me? There's a different word for the ones that grow out of the ground versus the ones that grow out of the ceiling. So I think this is a stalagmite, and a stalactite is what grows out of the ceiling. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm going with stalagmite. So this stalagmite in front of me is the only obstacle. It's to my left. And it is an obstacle, but you can still drag the giants through it if you do it at the right angle. Late night gaming has its perks. Empty worlds galore. Used to do most of my coal mining at night. Yeah, dude, honestly, late night gaming, not only is there empty worlds, but like there's no IRL distractions. Late night gaming is like my favorite thing to do in the whole world. I love it. I wish I could do more of it. I know the feeling, Craig. Today was a chore day for me too. Every Sunday, man. It's actually supposed to be Thursdays, but if we don't get chores done on Thursday, Sunday's like the makeup day. And so chores were not done on Thursday this week, so today was makeup day. I guess yawning at midnight makes sense. How close are we to next strength level? Very close to next strength level, actually. Oh man, dude, I'm sorry. That's a bit bittersweet, I guess. Breaking up with a girlfriend of 3 years is rough, man. I don't know, not gonna ask all the details, but no matter what it is, that's definitely rough. But I'm glad that glad that the gaming is here to help distract you a bit from that. Men are people with emotions just like any other human. So, no, I am no kind of man to deny the fact that I have emotions or pretend that other men or women don't. We all do. But gaming is an excellent distraction, man. Just played Ring Around a Rosie with this giant. We're not here to play Ring Around the Rosie. We are here to do Trial by Combat to the Death, Sir Giant. Stand and deliver. Avi Ready, welcome, man. Just found the server because of your stream starting out. I gotta do a dance. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, Adi found the game because of my stream. Huge. Avi, welcome. Guys, everybody give Avi like the biggest, warmest welcome. Like, I mean, there's 7 of us on right now because it's really late. But like, if you're here, hop in chat and welcome Avi. Like, welcome. Chopping logs for GP. So, okay. The best thing you can do for GP at an early level, if you have nothing, is get rune mysteries done. And then run essence for rune crafters. The other thing you could do instead of mining rune essence is ignore everything the streamer has to say and play the game exactly how you want to, because you're supposed to have fun. Avi, if you'd like to, feel free to throw your RuneScape username in the chat and we'll take a look at your account. Even if it's new. New accounts are the best to find. Like, we're so happy to have you here. Welcome. Really glad that you found the game. Really glad that you found my stream. Big warm welcome to this community. It's a fun one. You're gonna have a blast. I'm sure you are already. All right, boys. We have a new player in the chat. Like, one of the most exciting things that's happened all day. Edible's a great name, by the way. Way to get a sick name. Look at that, guys. It's true. It's true. Rank 15,000. That's so awesome. Oh, Avi, congratulations for joining the server. When did you find the game and when did you find my stream? Was it all today? Or did you kind of over the course of a few days maybe see 1 or 2 of mine and some other content creators' streams and then decide to play? Or was it like you saw it and bam, snap, signed up? Wait, I searched edible. I may have done this wrong. I just realized I may have done this wrong. Just like 20 minutes ago, watched for a bit and loaded it up. Let's go. Nice. That's so epic. So, okay, your in-game name is Edible. It looks like I'm spelling it right. Let's reload the high scores. Just make sure we're doing this right. While wasting 0 XP, of course. We're almost full inventory. Edible. Because it's showing this character named Trohas. That's a good point. Don't relog because that's XP waste. You starting 20 minutes ago pretty much tells us all we need to know. You've got some woodcutting levels and whatever you got on Tutorial Island. But I don't want you to waste XP. You feel me? XP's important. Your brand new account. Like, chopping logs for profit right now might be better than it was because for a very long time, the leader of this server project. His name is Pizzazz. He had been telling the community that he was going to release members worlds on May 15th. Like 2 days ago at 2 p.m., he was like, hey guys, members worlds are not coming out on May 15th anymore. They are now coming out in 3 weeks. So that announcement just blew up the entire economy. Everybody is now pricing resources and raw materials based on their membership world application and not on their free-to-play application. So like the price of Rune S skyrocketed from 25 to 40 because people are now anticipating all those S going toward nature runes. The price of coal skyrocketed because instead of going towards steel plate bodies that are going to be high alchemied, they're going to be going toward cannonballs. So everything's just been flipped on its head. Logs, I would have to imagine, went up in price as well because everyone's going to be using logs for fletching U longbows. U longbows is like the best high alch target in the game. A lot of people have banked like thousands and thousands and some tens of thousands of logs just in anticipation of fletching. I think it requires 70 fletching to craft a U longbow. And it's a very, very good source of raw gold. You don't even have to deal with any trading or money. Someone bought some what for 50 each? Are you talking about logs or essence? Oh, regular logs? Someone bought regular logs for 50 a pop? That's absurd. Yo, real quick, guys. I gotta pause here and just do a shout out. Welcome, Avi, to this game. And those of you who have also just joined in, I have an eye here. I'm seeing these 13 concurrent viewers. This is a record for this stream right now. We're at an all-time high for this specific segment of the VOD. So I know there's some new people in here. Feel free to lurk. Whether you lurk or chat, there's no wrong way to enjoy the content. Just really glad to have you here in the community. My one favor that I ask, it's requisite. I'm a content creator. I have to ask, if you've not already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And you hear this all the time. Hit the bell for notifications, but it's twice as important, if not 3 times as important, for this kind of content. I don't make videos. I make only VODs. Every time I'm playing on YouTube, I'm live streaming. So hitting the bell for notifications is going to let you know when I go live. So I know in general, the bell is kind of annoying because you can just watch a recorded video whenever you want. But in my case, the bell is actually really useful because you're not ever going to get recorded videos from me unless they're live VODs. All the content I do is always live. Teamy, just lurking, man. Welcome to lurk. Lurk and enjoy, grind with us. Happy to have you. There we go. That is another full inventory, boys. Let's run this. Oop, we almost did not bury those bones. Let's go run this sweet, sweet loot back to West Bank, Varrock. We're starting to amass a nice stack here of steel longs and iron kite shields. And they sell for a decent amount of money. Oh, we actually could have gone one more inventory because we did not equip our iron arrows, but that's okay. Yo, Timmy, are you literally about to start an account? Like, I'm about to do a dance. But I need to confirm that what I think you just said is what you just said. Have you not yet started on 04 and you found this stream and you're about to create a character for the first time? Is that what's going on? Live in front of 11 other gamers? I hope so. Aw, man, we messed that up. Messed that inventory math up. Yeah, I think that's what he means, but you know, before I get out of my chair and dance, I'm making sure it's the legit. Yeah, it's kind of happening, Craig. It's kind of happening, right? I think the algorithm is catching on, because that would be 2 people who have caught my stream. 10K subs by June, guys. We got a goal. We just have it set. 3 months for 10K subs. Let's make it happen. He said most deaf, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let me get a hill giant going here so we can do a dance for Teamy. Let's go. Let's go. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Teamy dance time. Let's go, man. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome, Teamy. Welcome to Team 04, man. That's so awesome. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me that I get to be the vector for someone discovering this amazing project. Man, dude. Pizzazz. What a legend. The guy who developed this server, his name is Pizzazz. It took him like 3 years of his life to bring this vision to reality. And there are now thousands of us enjoying it. How many are live? How many people are on right now? It's midnight Eastern. All right, midnight Eastern. So like New York City time, midnight, 12:30. How many people are grinding with us right now? Do a refresh. 473 people are on at midnight. It's midnight. We've got 473 gamers. And members hasn't even come out yet. Completely hyped, guys. Completely hyped. Eastern time zone, let's go. I like being Eastern, man. It's kind of like, because it's what New York uses, it feels like my time is like the world's time. It's not really true at all. It's the most American thing I've ever said in my life, so I'm a little embarrassed for my UK audience, but I don't know. When you're in America, at least, like New York time in America is like what everybody follows. I don't live in New York, but I am on the same time zone. The only thing that I don't like about my time zone, and this is a massive complaint, daylight savings. We literally just did the spring forward thing last night. Not fun. So like part of the reason that I don't feel like it's 12:30 right now is because my body clock still thinks it's 11:30. So rip sleep, I guess. But we are growing, guys. We are growing in-game and on stream. 202,000. We're about to gain another strength level. We're like a K away from it. We're going to be 57. I know, dude. That daylight saving is rough. Rough. Hey, chat, I need some help. Can anyone, maybe I don't need help. I might be able to do this on my own. I want to figure out if anybody is doing 10x airs right now. Akami's on. I bet Akami is. Are you doing 10x airs? $57 strength, boys. 57 strength. Getting real close to that goal of 60. It's so close, I can taste it. Yeah, a couple people that are newer here. So the goal right now is to prepare ourselves to farm a nature talisman. And to farm a nature talisman, I need high combat so that I can kill monsters that have access to the rare drop table. So that is the grind of the day, the grind of the moment. Hey, Timmy, if you're able, man, you got to keep us posted on your new account progress. Have you hit Tutorial Island yet? Are you talking to Vanka? Are you killing rats under Tutorial Island right now? Where is a comment? Timmy, did you not have a Discord? That's insane to me. Welcome to Discord as well. He's in, boys. Akami's in. Akami. Timmy's in. Timmy's in, boys. So have Avi and Timmy both done Rune Mysteries? Have you guys done Rune? I mean, obviously Timmy hasn't. He just started. Avi, you also just started. You're chopping logs. Have you done Rune Mysteries yet? I highly recommend it, but don't... Okay, so 2 recommendations. One is multi-quest. If you're going to do Rune Mysteries, grats on 15 woodcutting. If you're going to do Rune Mysteries, try and multi-quest it. So... I'm trying to remember what all is there. Oh, the Restless Ghosts. before you go do Rune Mysteries, do progress Restless Ghost all the way to the point where you go to the Wizard's Tower. Because you got to get the ghost skull from the basement of the Wizard's Tower. And you can do that at the same time that you talk to the wizard that gives you the notes for Aubrey for Rune Mysteries. I'll show you the guide that I used. It's not 100% accurate, but it still helps. So the reason this is not perfect is because there are some quests that are in old school RuneScape that are not in this game. And there are also some NPCs that are in different locations. The first one I'll alert you to is for Goblin Diplomacy. You actually start Goblin Diplomacy in Port Sarum by talking to a random NPC that's just standing on the docks. Yeah, no home teleport. Death mechanics indeed. Port Sarum bartender to start Goblin. Yep. Another huge difference is for Vampire Slayer. When you're doing Vampire Slayer, the NPC that gives you the wooden stake that you kill the vampire with, he is northeast of Varrock in the bar next to where the sawmill, which isn't in the game yet, but it's next to where the sawmill will be. There's a bar, it's just northeast of Varrock, and that's where you find Dr. Harlow, who will give you the stake for the vampire. You have to give him a beer. So there's a few weird differences like that, but overall, I was happy with the way that guide helped me. It was better. Oh my gosh, my character's doing Ring Around the Rosie with the giant again. Stand and deliver, giant. Stand and deliver. We're not playing Ring Around the Rosie. We are doing trial by combat to the death here. And I'm supposed to win every single time. And I do win every single time, because if I don't win, I drop full rune on the ground, and that would be a bad day. I'm also pretty damn sure Ernst the chicken lever puzzle was different. It was different. Yeah, that took me forever. I had to look up like an old version of the Ernst the chicken guide. That's another good tip. Don't follow the OSR's Ernst the chicken lever puzzle. You'll have to like look for the 04 guide. I did not save it, so I can't link it. Someone else might have it. I don't. I love how we've got other Eastern Time gamers in here, and it's like 12:37 in the morning. And I mean, I'm just pointing it out because I couldn't think of a better time to start a brand new 2004 RuneScape account than 12:37 in the morning. No distractions? Late into the night? Chris, welcome back, man. Someone also made a guide for doing all the quests at one time for anyone interested in that. I'm interested. Can you post that? You can't post links in here. So what I've been... YouTube automatically bans links. This is not like a personal decision that I've made for safety or moderation. It's just a YouTube policy for all streams. For some reason, only the streamer can paste links. So as a workaround, whenever anyone has a link to post, I've been throwing my Discord channel and people can get to it there. Speaking of Discord, Teamy, you said you're new to Discord, so there's a couple of Discord channels that I want to invite you to. The first one is the official Discord for... This is Pizzazz's official Discord. So this is like the developer Discord where you can get updates about the server and also give feedback and suggestions. Not into Discord, but I had to join Discord to my creator. Okay, that makes a bunch more sense. That makes I was like, new to Discord, like... Here's the other one. This is the community Discord. That community Discord is not technically official. It's not technically official, but Pizzazz, I think, like, maybe he linked it or something. The guy who created it was just a random chatter, but he happens to be pretty skilled at creating and managing Discord communities. His name's Mogan, M-O-G-N, and he actually hangs out here sometimes. You'll probably meet him. So if you're looking to chat and meet other players, that's the place to do it, in that community Discord. You'll probably use the community Discord more than the developer Discord. There's one other person at Hill Giants right now. Just one. Man, maybe this is better than the North, man. I thought the 3 Giants up there were really good, but there's like 4 all standing next to each other down here. Is this better? Have I been... I was pretty much going stringing Giants back to back up in the North, but... Sorry, I'm quiet right now because I'm looking in this community Discord and trying to figure out what's going on with I won't explain the whole thing. There's a conversation going on that doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to figure it out. T-Me brings back memories when I created my very first RuneScape account, sitting in the living room of my parents' home. Dude, isn't it nostalgic, man? That's awesome. Yeah, it's the same for me, dude. We used to have 2 computers on one desk in the basement of my parents' house, and my brother, I was the oldest, my little brother and I would play at this one desk side by side. He still plays, man, but he plays RuneScape 3. He's one of the very few people that like stuck with RuneScape all the way through and actually likes RuneScape 3 for what it is. Which apparently the endgame in RuneScape 3 is really fun if you're into it. But it's a lot to get into. And the journey to endgame is just not nearly as fun as it once was. Because everything's just riddled with microtransactions. I've heard really good things about RuneScape 3's quests as well. Josh Strife Hayes did a great video talking about RuneScape 3's quests. Teamy, what's your character's name in game? Hey, Ruby. Man, dude. In free-to-play Iron Man, when you see a Ruby, It's huge. I found this game by playing free-to-play Iron Man. And when you're playing a free-to-play Iron Man, every time you find a ruby, that is the only way to get a ring of forging. And smelting iron bars and then turning those bars into iron plate bodies is the best smithing experience in free-to-play Iron Man for OSRS. So every time I see one of these hillies drop a ruby, I'm thinking like, oh, it's a ruby! Ring of forging! So huge for my Iron Man account. What up, Mo Slays? Giants are starting to fill up a little bit. I see 3 other white dots on my minimap now. HMG Pride, killing goblins, man. Oh, King Solomon, I didn't realize you played RS3. That's cool, man. I think we lost Krabbies to RS3. She was saying that she was playing a RS3 Iron Man in a group Iron Man setting, and she was loving it. Man, let's fucking go, guys. Look at this channel. Look at this channel just screaming along with 14 concurrent viewers at 10 to 1 a.m. Eastern on a Sunday night. Feels good, brothers. Glad to have you all here. If you are enjoying the content, I'd love if you did me the solid and threw a sub on the channel, a like on the video, and hit the bell for the notifications. That'll let you know every time I'm live. We've had a heck of a day streaming too. This is our second VOD of the day. We were live earlier and we were playing with Garlic. And we did a really, really awesome conversation. It felt like a podcast. Highly recommend you go back and check that out. I'm also going to link Garlic 04's channel so that you guys can find it. This guy, in my opinion, makes the best content for 04scape, and he literally just started. He's got like 2 videos and a VOD on his channel. Go hit up Garlic and tell him that I sent you. Throw him a sub. When he's live, just be like, hey, Josh Brown sent me here. Let him know that I'm showing him some love because he really deserves it. Like, I just do these lives. They're easier for me. This man has had YouTube channels. He understands how to edit. He uses the video editing software DaVinci Resolve, which I've used in the past. It's a wonderful software with quite a learning curve. And he's got like 7 years of experience using DaVinci for video editing. And I know what it takes. I know what it takes to put that kind of work into a video because I've tried. I can do it, and frankly, I just don't have the time. You know, streaming live is one thing, and it does take a lot of time to stream live for like 4 to 6 hours, but I enjoy every second of it. You know, I'm here chilling, I'm having fun, I'm playing Runescape. I love every second of this. Video editing, on the other hand, is a monumental task, and he's doing an amazing job at it. I found his channel and instantly knew that he was going to be blowing up, so I figured this is going to happen anyways. Let's just make it happen a little faster for him. The only other person that's like anywhere near his level is Pawz, P-A-W-Z. If you haven't checked out P-A-W-Z, Pawz, I'd recommend checking him out as well. He's probably the most viewed channel for 04scape content. So 04 came out February 1st. So we're on the 6th week, week 6. Oh boy. Late night gaming, boys. Love it, love it, love it. I very, very rarely stream past 2 a.m. Usually around this time is when I start to think about what a good stopping point would be. Oh, there is a shade. He just hit me for 5. That's gross. Holy cow, he hit me for 8. That's disgusting. They don't usually hit this hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill it. I'm just going to leave prayer on. I've got 30. I don't know if I can actually get this guy. Nope, we can't. We can't. He could have probably just hit another 8 on me there, which would not have killed me, but damn, that was a little scary. Rip. Could not kill that shade. Welcome back, Triggered Cat. Do you have any idea if the shades have a drop table? Because like everyone I've killed has not dropped anything. Zombies have been dropping big bones, and I'm told that they drop anywhere from 1 to 10 big bones, but I've not gotten anything from shades yet. I've not seen a shade cut through me that hard. Devin, are you about to give me food, brother? Oh, what a legend, man. You kick gamer rear, man. TY so much. Thank you, Devin. That was really cool of you, man. That's like the 3rd time people have hooked me up with food down in the Hill Giants and helped me finish my trip with a full inventory. I didn't even know you were on the same world as me. Legendary, man. Legendary. Yo, Avi, you got him complete. Let's see if Akami's still on. I'm gonna ask Akami if I should send you his way for running airs. Avi, do you know how running works? Okay, yeah. So basically, just running airs, you'll make about 40,000 gold an hour. Yeah, you need 27. You need 27s and an air talisman, which you already have the air talisman because you just did rune mysteries. And I'm assuming that if you just finished it, that means you're in Varrock, right? Because don't you finish it at Aubrey and Varrock? Is that where you are? You're at Wizard Tower. Okay. All right, just start heading to Falador, and oh, you died? Okay. All right, if you're in Lumbridge, that changes the it's gonna be just as fast for you to visit Varrock first. So start heading towards Varrock, and mine up some Rune S. I would come meet you right now. You know what? I should come meet you now. I'm going to give you some essence, but I'm just trying to start heading, and just let me know when you're like at nearing West Varrock Bank, and I'll head over. He probably got attacked by that Drainer Guard. Could be. Drainer Guard would make sense. The guys who are guarding the Prince Ali rescue quest. That could have been it. But he said he was at Wizard Tower, so... Oh, it's okay, Avi. You won't waste any of my XP. If you want to like literally waste 0 of my XP, then yeah, like start mining some, and then I'll give you some. But the thing is, I just told Akami I was gonna send you his way, so I kind of want to get you there. And then as far as like the Rune S, like feel free to like hit me back with them later or not. I don't really care. I'm not gonna give you a ton. I'm just gonna give you like enough to like do some crafting with, do some running with. Like 10 trips worth should be good. Like 270 is 10 trips worth. How much will that get you in cash? Okay, you're near West Bank. We'll head over. Let's head over. Oh, wait a minute. He's a brand new account. I don't know if I can trade him. There's a chance this doesn't work and it won't let me trade you. We'll see. It's no big deal either way. I had most of a full inventory anyways. I'm confused. You already traded someone, but did someone else give you free essence? I doubt it. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know what world I'm on. Wada. Reepwa. None of these people have private chat on. Oh. I don't know what world I'm on, man. How do I figure this out? I can add, Oh, thanks, 04. Appreciate it. Thanks, Tatamisi. Yeah, I'm on world 7. Three days till main is unbanned. That's going to be a big win, man. World 7 won't load for you. Try again? That doesn't make any sense. That's been smart, Teti. Have you just been like gaining gold? Like doing gold gaining methods? To like support your main? Very wise choice if that's the case. World 7 won't load. That's really bizarre. I've never heard of worlds not loading for specific people. Oh, there you go. You got it. You're in. It looks like I lose 10 GP every time I sell these. Look at that, guys. I just sold 5 of those. That's 1,400 gold. People are picking up... People are leaving steel longswords on the ground. I just made 1,400 gold for like doing nothing. I don't know why people are leaving those on the ground. They shouldn't be. This guy here, Akami. Yep. A-K-A-M-E. Teti, your goal is to be... Oh, this guy's already attacking that. Goals to be woodcutting maple / magic logs day 1 of membership. Solid goal, solid idea. I like where your head's at. Oh man, guys, I literally wish that I could just stream the entire night until my eyes couldn't stay open anymore. Work is such a barrier to playing RuneScape all night, man. Dude, if you get 85 fletching in 3 days, I'm going to be mega impressed. Gotta check the morning calendar for tomorrow and see what's going on. Nothing in the morning, so I mean, I can manage a little bit of a low sleep evening, but definitely won't go past 2 a.m. It's time. I definitely just set a goal at this point and decide to grind until that goal. Yeah, a lot of us are gonna have to slow down. I'll be on PTO for the members release and streaming the whole thing. Missing the members release day is a bit of a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. But you won't be nearly the only one. There will be a ton of people that... This guy's leaving 15 fire runes on the ground. Does he realize that 15 fire runes sell for 150 GP? And fire runes are just going to go up because of Flames of Zamorak. This spell right here requires 4 fire runes, and you can't use a fire staff because you need the Zammy staff. I don't know, man. More fire runes for me. $2,700 air runes. Avi, once you're done running those air runes, you're gonna have 2,700 air runes. They sell for anywhere between 10 and 11 GP each. So you'll have, 27,000 gold, maybe a little more. If you wanted to quick sell them, you could sell them for 9, and it might make sense for you to quick sell them for 9, just because you have 0 cash right now, so quick selling for 9 GP might just be worth it. Even quick selling for 8 might be worth it, just because it lets you get on to doing your next thing. But it'll give you a nice little cash stack to start out with. I don't know, King. I don't know if it's good for a PVM. I think it is, but I guess I don't know. I assume it is. Why wouldn't it be, right? I'm gonna find a different RuneScape music soundtrack. I don't know anything about PvP in this game in general. Let's see, how far off are we from our next strength level? Not terribly far off. Pretty terribly far off, actually. 7k away. About a half hour. You know what? That's not bad, because you were saying it's 16k minimum XP per hour at Hillies. So in a half hour, I should be 58 strength. I think that's what we'll do. We'll hit 58 strength, and then we'll call it there. I've been talking about a stream schedule with the wife, and the way I want to do this is I'm going to have a stream schedule where I am committed to being on during at least those times of the schedule. That doesn't mean that I won't be on either earlier before or later after. But, you know, I need to make sure that I have a good scape life balance. You know, my marriage comes first. My wife comes first. So anyways, the schedule that we've been thinking about doing is Monday, Tuesday, Friday from like 10 p.m. Eastern to like 1 a.m. So like a guaranteed 3-hour slot between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. And that's Monday, Tuesday. You know what? I said Monday, Tuesday, Friday for that, but really it's Monday, Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, a guaranteed slot between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. And this is Eastern time. For Friday, there will be a stream. But I got to talk to her about those hours again. Because she's okay with me streaming Friday night. We talked about it. But like, before I commit to hours, I want to make sure that she's good with them. And also, if we have plans Friday night, like social plans, those will take precedent. So there's some nights where Friday just won't happen. Gosh, thinking about that, maybe I shouldn't even commit to a Friday night stream. Yeah, I guess I opened my mouth too soon on the schedule thing. The only thing that I know for sure I'm committing to is the like 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. slot. And again, it might be like, I might be starting a little sooner or going a little later on specific days, but my goal will be to get on by like 8 p.m. on Monday and Tuesday, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what is feasible and reliable and consistent. The past week and a half, man, I've been streaming a ton. Anyway, back to Flames of Zamorak. Cost effective versus using blast and surge spells. Is there anything in PVM where we'd want to use Flames of Zam over a weaker choice? Nah, Mage 1 spell will be for PKing. With 80 magic charge to hit up to 30 damage. You can't auto-cast it though. Flames of Zamorak cannot be auto-cast. It has to be manual cast. I did not know that. That is different. Oh no. All right, hold on, guys. We're going to pause the music here. We're going to open another browser and play it in a different browser. And then we're going to use the volume mixer to reduce the volume because I feel like that thing's blasting. And that's way better, right? Sorry for everybody's ears. Was not intentional. GG, why is algorithm blocking 04 streams? Say more. Say more, man. What are you talking about? I've not heard that the algorithm is blocking 04 streams. I highly doubt Jagex is doing that. I've heard of people finding my stream through the algorithm. That's just because I'm a newer creator. You had to find your stream only from a recommended video. I mean, the recommended video is much more important anyways. People, the way YouTube works, people who search for videos and click them. Hold on one second. I've got to do this volume mixer thing because this music's blasting. Oh, it's so much better. So much better. You'll have to tell me how this volume is, guys, but it sounds better in my headphones. I don't know if it sounds right on the stream. Tell me if the music should be louder. I also turned the game volume down. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. It's better for my channel if people find my live stream through the algorithm on the homepage and click on it. Now let's do a little test here. So I'm gonna open up a incognito tab here. Make it visible for you guys. I'm very curious about what GG is saying here. So before I dismiss it, let's look into what he's saying. You know, I'm sure what he's saying is true, that he's searched for it and not found it. The question is there a different search term that can find it better? I'm curious about this. And then Avi, as far as what you should do with the gold, I mean, it depends on your goals, right? Like, what do you want to do on 04? Are you trying to be a PvPer in a PvP clan? Are you trying to be a PvMer? Are you trying to go with groups to kill KBD and Calfight Queen? Are you trying to be a skiller? Are you just trying to get really rich and have a huge cash stack? All right, let's go to YouTube. 2004 scape. So I don't show up on 2004scape. That's true. But my stream title If you look at my stream title, it says 2004 RuneScape Nostalgia. Let's try 2004 RuneScape. There I show up. So the reason I'm not showing up for 2004scape GG is because I have a shitty stream title. So it's actually really valuable that you just brought that up, because that gives me the opportunity to change my title and have 2004scape show up in the search results. Very, very solid and useful, valuable observation. Thank you for it, GG. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Actually, it's probably hard to overstate how helpful that was. A very smart thing to point out. Thank you. I'm on my I'm on my side monitor right now. It's getting harder to talk the more sleepy I get. I'm on my side monitor right now, changing the title of the stream. Content, live, edit. I don't know if there's a way to add like tags to live streams. There is. Yeah, I should have been paying more attention to this stuff. This is like YouTube basics. Is like add tags to your videos. I should have like a 2004scape tag. I should have an 04scape tag. Next time I go live on OBS, I'll see if OBS has the ability to add tags onto broadcasts before they begin. GG, go ahead and test it now. Do a YouTube search and see if you find me any easier, because I just edited. Wait. Don't do anything yet, actually. Okay, yeah, save. See if it comes up now. I just changed some tags and stuff on the live stream. See if it comes up any better. Has Jagex said anything about 04scape yet? Not that I know of. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big yet. I mean, it might get big. You know, if we get to like 10,000 concurrent players, which would, you know, maybe, or like 100,000 players total, then maybe they'll start to notice it. I mean, I'm sure they're aware of it, but I'm hoping that because it's open source and they're not accepting any money, that it won't get banned because it is legal. I mean, I don't know if it's legal, but maybe it falls under the form of like artwork and expression, because it could be considered a work of art if they are remixing assets that Jagex have used. Yeah, bang on, man. Bang on. That was a huge recommendation. Appreciate it, man. All right, more PVM. I suck at PKing. I'm the same. So if you're looking to PVM and you want to train combat, the first thing you should do is don't sell all the runes. Just sell enough to get 1,000 mind runes. So keep 1,000 of the air runes and then, you know, buy and sell as you need to get 1,000 mind runes. You could also, instead of doing that, you could also just run mind runes. You know what I mean? So like after you finish running the air runes, you could go and run mind runes. And people will give you anywhere between 5x and 6x mind runes. Combat level 61 GG. But however you get your mind runes, get yourself a stack of 1,000 airs and 1,000 minds and start training magic. You want to get to a minimum of 33 magic. That is what is required to telegrab the map piece from the goblin in Port Sarim jail for Dragon Slayer. You can then use Earth Strike in order to safe spot Elvarg, and that will allow you to complete Dragon Slayer. So basically, use the gold in any way you please to get your magic level up to level 33. 33 will allow you to use Telekinetic Grab. You'll be able to use food and mage to get yourself through Melzar's maze. You can either buy food or, you know, if you want to do your own fishing and cooking, you can spend your gold buying feathers. If you go to the fishing shop in Port Sarim, as long as you don't buy more than 50 feathers, so the shop has 1,000 feathers, as long as it doesn't fall below 950, you'll be paying 2 gold per feather. So you can go to the fishing shop and get yourself a bunch of feathers to do your trout and salmon fishing. Obviously, you'll have to start at Draenor Village and do some net fishing to get the level required for trout and salmon fishing. But anyways, all this is to say, you need to choose a method. You either need to buy food or fish food. You're going to need food in order to complete Melzar's maze, and go with a full inventory of food because getting through Melzar's maze requires you to get through all the ghosts, all the skeletons, Melzar himself, and then a lesser demon. The lesser demon can be flinched, so the lesser demon's not as big of a deal, but Melzar the Mad is very tough to kill. And before you get to them, you have a ton of skeletons and zombies and ghosts to kill. So you definitely want to have a full inventory of fairly decent food. Because I'm saying this because I had to do it twice. You'll want to buy an earth staff. Normally, I would tell you, yes, buy an air staff, but because this is free to play still for the next 3 weeks, we're still limited by the free to play bank space maximum. You're a new account, so it's not going to matter yet, but trust me, it's going to matter soon. You will run out of bank space. So unless you're using that air staff, it's not worth the bank slot. And I don't know how often you're going to use it. As long as you don't mind sacrificing a bank slot, go ahead and grab it. I have one. I can tell you the only time I have ever been using the air staff is to save 3 air runes to teleport sometimes, which is pretty rarely. So for the most part, the air staff is just sitting in my bank. The reason I say Earth Staff is because Earth Strike costs 1 air rune. Fire Strike costs 2 air runes. The max hit for Earth Strike is 6. The max hit for Fire Strike is 8. So you are paying double the air runes to do 33% more max hit. So I think Earth Strike is probably if you're on a budget still, which you are, Earth Strike makes a lot of sense for training magic. You're only losing 2 on your max hit, and it costs half as many runes. So it's better experience for your money. But I guess you should buy an air staff just because you gotta get your initial magic levels through air strike. So I suppose, yeah, probably an air staff and an earth staff. Now that I've thought it through, air staff and earth staff makes sense. I personally have an air, an earth, and a fire, so. Look at this guy leaving coins on the ground. I don't know why people do this. Did you see that? I just picked up like 90 coins off the ground from that guy. Hillies are starting to feel crowded on this world. Might be time to consider a world hop. Duel Arena. Is there Duel Arena in free-to-play? Look at this. So 744 coins. Look at the stack of coins he's left on the ground. 744 goes to 782. That's almost 40 coins. He's just left it on the ground. It takes 1 second to click it. People are crazy. Easy Lions, welcome to the stream. I don't know if it's either your first chat or you've been lurking. Sorry, what am I trying to say? Either you're brand new to the stream or you've been lurking. It's your first chat. So either way, welcome. Whether I'm welcoming you to the stream or welcoming you to the chat. Great to see you here, man. You get air, earth, and fire from leveling magic up from the guy in Lumbridge. Wait, what? That's not in this game. Izzy, either there's something I'm very unaware of, or you're not understanding that we're playing 2004 RuneScape. I don't know which. So either there's a way to get all the elemental staves from a guy in Lumbridge in this game that I'm unaware of, or you're thinking of OSRS. Can't tell which. Dude, something just happened. The algorithm must have just picked us up because, like, this is kind of wild. We're at 19 concurrent viewers right now. And Gigi, I feel like it has something to do with you telling us to change the stream tags. Because we just jumped from like 13 to 19. It was like a 50% increase. On that note, welcome guys. I'm Josh Brown. Really happy to have you guys on this 2004 RuneScape Lost City stream. If you're new here, I'd really appreciate some support. We're just getting this thing built up. This is not OSRS. This is Lost City 2004scape. I got to show it off. Izzy's here learning about this project. Check this out, Izzy. I am playing this game right here. It's called Lost City. You can start playing it right now. Get in here with us, Izzy. Get in here. This is the best way to play RuneScape that I've experienced in 18 years. And I want to qualify myself real quick. I love OSRS. I have a free-to-play Iron Man account. I have a members Iron Man account. My members Iron Man has 1,500 total level. My free-to-play Iron Man has 750 total level. There's 58 strength, boys. Let's go. So I'm not at all throwing shade on OSRS. I'm just throwing as much light as I can on this server. It was created by one developer who spent 3 years of his life not only developing the server, but creating a community of fellow developers who all work for free. This entire server, all the code for it is open source. He has not accepted a dime of payment and never will. And this is a faithful recreation of RuneScape as it was in the year 2004. It's a masterpiece. It's the most nostalgic thing I've experienced. And on top of all of that, it's a brand new community, brand new economy, and you get to experience a brand new fresh server as if you were playing the game in 2004. It's really, really cool. It only started on February 1st. This whole server's only been out for like not even 6 weeks yet. So it's a great time to get in, man. Izzy, if you want to play the official Jagex server, I play it and enjoy it. Jagex's official OSR servers are a blast. You'll have a lot of fun there. As an alternative, just throwing this out there as an idea, to join us here, all you have to do is connect your Discord account to the 2004 servers. You can do it on the website I just linked, and you can play for free entirely. Estate Life UK, I mean, listen, that's a risk that we all are taking. I don't think it's going to get banned because he has open sourced the entire project and is not and will not ever be accepting any money. But look, if the server does get taken down by Jagex, if it got taken down tomorrow, I would not say that I wasted my time, not in the slightest. Like, it's more about the enjoyment that I'm having as I'm putting time into the game and the community, and that's been completely min-maxed. So even if the server dies tomorrow, which it won't, it really won't, it's still an absolute blast. I'm loving it. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't tell you exactly what is and is not legal. I have no idea. I do wonder, though, if as long as the creator of this never accepts any money, he's offering a product that Jagex is not offering. He's worked on it and made changes to it that are arguably a form of artistic expression, because there is nothing in this that Jagex is offering today. So because he's not accepting any money, Jagex isn't offering it today, so he's not directly competing with any current product of Jagex. And because the code is open source. Because of those three elements, I feel like there may be a legal argument that this is a form of artistic expression. And artistic expression is protected under the law. It's the same reason that DJs can take samples of other musicians' music and remix them into something new, and they don't get sued for it. Maybe this is all wishful thinking, but that's where my head's at. Anyways, I wanted to wrap up Avi, the gameplay that I would suggest for you. So I was telling you, get the magic level you need to do Dragon Slayer. If you do Dragon Slayer immediately by safe spotting Elvarg, it will boost your melee combat way up. You'll not have to suffer through like the first levels of melee combat. Dragon Slayer will boost you up right away to level like 33 defense and maybe 33 strength as well. I don't exactly know, but really high strength as well. And it'll just make your experience training melee much easier. So to do Dragon Slayer, you'll have to do some other quests as well. And if you use that free-to-play Iron Man quest guide that I linked to you, it'll give you a really efficient way to do a bunch of quests. It kind of helps that it's a 20-year-old version of the game that Jagex doesn't even have backups for. Who knows if they have backups or not. I mean, they had backups for the 2007, so maybe they have backups. Like, I don't feel like there's a way for us to definitively know whether or not they have backups unless they were to tell us. I have no idea how many quest points you need for Dragon Slayer, Avi. It was the last quest I did. I did everything else first, so I never had to like check. All right, we have 15 minutes till 2 a.m. I was going to log at 58 strength, but like the stream kind of exploded and we're at 19 viewers. So I'm going to give it the extra 15 minutes. I'm going to push through to 2 a.m. And I'm going to take a moment to just shout out to you guys. What up? What up, gamers? Thank you for being here. This is an awesome project to be a part of, just as a content creator and a player myself. So thank you all. Thank you all for being here. This is a lot of fun, guys. It's really, really cool. Pardon. $2007scape is 2.25 XP. So if Jagex shuts it down, I didn't invest as much time. What do you mean by 2.25 XP? Are you saying that training skills in 2007 is 2.25 times faster than training skills in 04? Dude, wait. Weren't you crafting thousands of steel bars, Craig? Like literal thousands? I'm pretty sure that was your goal. How many have you currently crafted? I'm not sure if frowny face is warranted here. It seems like you've been burning through coal and smashing out these steel bars. Like at the start of the stream, from like there's been 2 streams today. At the start of the first stream, I could have sworn you were still mining coal. Stand and deliver, giant. Stop playing Ring Around the Rosie. Stand and deliver, giant. Fight me to the death. Dude, why these frowny faces? You've crafted 2,900 steel bars. You have only 800 to go. You're smashing it, Craig. Well done, gamer. So it's looking like we're going to hit 60 strength by tomorrow. So it took us about a day and a half of gaming to get 60 strength. Because it was like it's more than a day and a half. It was like 2 days of gaming. 2 days of gaming to hit 60 strength. So that means like midway to the end of this week, we'll be done with base 60 melees sometime around Friday if we continue at these rates. Sold all the years 10 each, got 30K to work with. There you go, dude. There you go. Hell yeah. That's a hell of a start, Avi. Teamy, glad I found your stream. Something for me to enjoy as I'm on a 3-month baby bonding leave from work. Bro, you're gonna be leaderboards. Teamy's got 3 months to do nothing but take care of a baby is a massive amount of work. So, but there's no job work. You're gonna be home and grinding, man. Let's go, man. $30K is a solid start, Avi. That'll get you going for sure. I just realized if you sold all the air runes, you were supposed to keep some of them. So maybe what you want to do right now, world hopping in this is really rough, Avi. This game's true to how it was in 2004. And in 2004, there was a timer. You had to wait 45 seconds before hopping worlds. So it's that way in this game as well. So anyways, world hopping to buy air runes from the rune shops does kind of suck because it's a 45-second wait. But because you've got a brand new account, it might be worth it because you just sold air runes at 10 GP each. If you world hop and buy air runes from the shop in Port Sarum or in Varrock, and you're in Falador right now, so you're pretty close to Port Sarum, and you have 30K on you, you could go to the rune shop and slowly buy runes at like 4 to 5 GP each from Betty in Port Sarum or Aubrey in Varrock. And then you'll have even more air runes. And you can buy your mines that way as well. How is the stocks in Varrock? Are you hopping to worlds and finding 1,000 runes, or are you finding that you hop worlds and people have already bought the runes? I've actually never world hopped to buy runes. I've world hopped for selling items, but hey, full air runes, dude. That's pretty good. I have done world hopping to sell things to stores at 0 stock. I don't think I've done very much world hopping though for buying items. I mean, rune crafting was my go-to skill, so I pretty quickly had no reason to buy runes from shops because I was rune crafting. So 62 rune craft. Yo, Timmy, before I get off, have you done Rune Mysteries yet? Do you need 270S to run to get a head start? Same way Avi got? Happy to give it if you want to meet at West Varrock. Yeah, I think you'll have better luck at the Falador. At the Falador, not Falador. I think you'll have better luck at the Port Sarim rune store. Hey, a few other viewers have kind of been trickling in and trickling out. So just want to give a warm welcome to all the lurkers and viewers who are just experiencing my stream for the first time. It's growing and it's a new stream, so I'll take all the support you're willing to give. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of me, all the content I do is live content. I don't make videos other than lives. So it's more important than ever for my type of channel to hit the bell next to the sub button for notifications, because it will notify you not when I release a new video, it's going to notify you when I'm live. So please hit that sub button, hit the bell for notifications. You'll always know when I'm live, and we'll grind 04 together, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the final thing, of course, throw a like on the VOD. It's right there in front of you. Just hit that little thumbs up button. Give me that like if you're enjoying the content. I'd really appreciate the algorithmic support. Haven't yet, but maybe another time. Busy getting combat right now. Appreciate it. Hey, man, Timmy, do you, man. There's 1,000 ways to enjoy this game, and they're all correct. Teti Misi, what's up with the arrows, G? Let your boy hold them. Arrows, G. Let your boy hold them. What do you mean? $34 defense midi. Let's go, bro. Congrats on 34. Yeah, that moment when you equip full rune for the first time, it's hard to beat that, man. It's like literally peak nostalgia and then feels good in its own type of way. Even in 2025 is like an adult playing the game. I'm being a rat. I saw you had arrows while you were banking. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Medi, thanks for that, man. Loving the streams. Keep it up. The encouragement means a lot, dude. Seriously. The first time I streamed, I loved it, and I did burn out. So this time I've got a much more stable work environment. The first time I started streaming, I streamed 6 weeks straight and I had no job. I was like between jobs. And as soon as the new job started, I was like just super overwhelmed trying to like learn a new position. But like now I've had the same gig for 5 years. I'm happy in it. I'm settled in it. I've been already doing the work-life stream balance. So I'm feeling a lot more positive about my ability to hold up the work and the wife and the house and the dog and the stream. I feel like we're getting it figured out. And it's exciting, man. Like, this is my favorite thing to do. I love doing this. I really do. Like, it's been 7 years since I've streamed, and dude, like, not a day goes by that I don't think about it. Like, why did I stop? Why did I stop? Like, I love it. I talk about it all the time. My friends, my parents, my wife, everybody knows how much I love doing this. And it's so cool to be able to do it again, man. Cheers to that indeed, Teti. All right, guys, I did promise myself I was going to log at 2 a.m. We're going to make this the last hill giant kill. We're going to bury these big bones, and we are going to call it a night. Brush the teeth, get into bed, and make sure we still have some success IRL at work tomorrow. But hell of a stream, guys. When I jump off, I want to give you guys some food for listening to. My earlier VOD today was an absolute banger, specifically because it was a collaboration with another channel named Garlic04. Look him up right now, Garlic04. I'm actually gonna post him. He's probably in my clipboard here. Right here, Garlic04. This amazing content creator and I did a collab earlier. Okay, it won't be the last hill giant because I want to close by giving you guys something to look at. So check out Garlic's videos, throw him a sub, and when he's live, just let him know Josh Brown sent you. We don't have any sort of agreement. I think it'd be cool if he knew that like I sent you guys over. That'd be fun for me. The other thing I'm going to give you is the VOD that has the... We probably had a good 30-minute conversation just about how we found the server and what our experience has been playing the game. Let me see if I can find that. Get a few more hillies in while we look for that for like a few minutes of bonus time. All right, I don't have the time to timestamp it, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to link the whole VOD to you guys. This was streamed 8 hours ago. And in this VOD, you will find the conversation I had with Garlic. It was a really great conversation. Jay, good night, man. I'm really happy I could help make the grind easier. You're making my grind easier, too. It is completely mutual. This is an absolute blast for me. Craig, good night, good night. And with this last hill giant and these last few bones, we will do the final sign-off. Huge thanks to everyone here, guys. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like the vid, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. Until we see each other again, guys, game on, grind on.